Hey YouTube, today we're going to be talking about Python lists, tuples, and dictionaries. So let's get started. What you want to do obviously is you want to open up Python, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a list called cars. So we're first going to work on lists. So we're going to type in cars equals open bracket parentheses or quote, sorry, not parentheses, quote, or open quote, and then let's first do Lamborghini, and then close the quote, comma, BMW, Honda, Toyota, and Mercedes. And press enter, and there we have it. We have our list called cars. Now, what if you want to print out Toyota? Well, you're obviously going to want to type in print, as we have learned in the first video of this Python programming tutorial series for beginners. And what you want to do is you want to open your bracket. Now, if we're going to, or sorry, not bracket, open your parentheses. And if we wanted to print out a string, we would obviously use quotes, and then this would be a string. Whoops, no semicolon at the end. I keep on mixing up with other languages. But anyways, so there you have it. That's printing out a string. But what if you wanted to print out just Toyota from the list that we just made called cars? Well, you don't want to open it in quotes because only strings belong in quotes. But you want to, actually that's not true. Numbers can belong in quotes as well, but you get where I'm going with that. But integers obviously do not belong in quotes. So anyways, we print out cars, and then and then bracket. Let's see, Toyota is the fourth one in the list, but it is actually the third, because in Python programming, Lamborghini would be 0. We'd count from 0. Then BMW would be 1. Then Honda would be 2. And Toyota would be 3. So it's not 4. It'd be 3. So type in 3, close bracket, close parentheses, enter. And as you can see, that printed it out. Now, let's say you want to add something into your list called cars. Well, all you have to do is we're going to use a command called append. So we're going to type in cars because that's what we want to add, or that's the list that we want to add that thing into. And let's see what kind of car we want to add into. Let's add in a Chevy. Well, what you want to do is you want to type in cars dot append parentheses, and then this is a string. Remember, what we have in the list, cars, are all strings, so we're gonna want to use strings here. And whoops, sorry about that. And we want to open it with quotes because it's going to be a string, like I said, and we want to type in, what did I say? Oh yeah, Chevy. Close quotes, close parentheses, press enter. Now, if we type print, and then we print out our cars list, it should have Chevy right here at the end. Now, we're going to talk about tuples now. So what is a tuple? Well, actually, what people have been asking online, what is the difference between lists and tuples in Python? And I did some research, and I want to give you a more precise answer than what I had in mind. And I got on Stack Overflow, and the question is called, what's the difference between list and tuples? And here's the top best selected answer. Okay, so it says, apart from tuples being immutable, there are also semantic distinction that should guide their usage. Tuples are heterogeneous data structures. In example, their entries have different meanings, while lists are homogeneous sequences. Tuples have structure, lists have order. And that is that. So, and there's a comment from that, and it says, someone said, lists are homogeneous sequences, or he's quoting the guy that said that, lists are homogeneous sequences. And then he stated that, he said, I'm new to Python, but aren't lists heterogeneous? From the documentation in Python, lists, and then he quotes, list items need not all have the same type, and then end quote. And then he said, but maybe you're speaking about the formal concept and not Python, not the Python take on it. And that's a little bit of lists and tuples. Also, tuples cannot be edited. So, yeah, so anyways, let's do this. So, for example, we want to make a list called computers, or sorry, tuple called computers. Now, instead of us using brackets, we're going to use parentheses because that's what tuples use. So we're going to do parentheses, open parentheses, and then we're going to type in HP, and then we're going to type in Dell. Now, notice I'm just stating the well-known ones, and then Lenovo, if that's how you spell it. And then we're going to do Mac. And then we're going to do, let's see, Toshiba. Whoops. Make sure to add your quotes. Alrighty. And then close. Oops. Sorry, not bracket, but close parentheses. Press enter. Now, there you have it. You have a tuple. So, basically, you can type in print computers. And there we go. And you can also do the same with this. If you want to print out Mac, you just have to type, oops, not 4, 3, as HP is 0, Dell is 1, and Lenovo is 2, and Mac is 3, and Toshiba is 4. So you have 5 items in this list, or sorry, not this list. You have five items in this tuple, but technically the last one is the 4th one. So there you have it. Press enter. And there you have it. See, it prints out Mac. And let's try to do the same thing with computers. Let's try to append or add a term into this tuple. So let's see. What other computer brands are there? Asus. So you want to add Asus into it. As you can see, it gives you a traceback most recent call last, and it says file stdin line in module attribute error tuple object has no attribute append. So you cannot add to the list. You cannot modify, or sorry, not the list, but the tuple. So it is basically, it's kind of like a list, but it's a tuple. So you cannot edit it. You cannot, add anything into it and stuff like that. So, or, delete it or delete anything inside of it. It's just a tuple. Once you have it set, it's set, and then there's your tuple. So yeah, and now we're going to learn a little bit about dictionaries in Python. So let me see. Let me pull up a good definition for you guys about dictionaries, and let me see what maybe Stack Overflow has to offer us here. Okay, so let me see. Whoops. Let's see. Python dictionary. And so basically, let's see. So basically, here's how you here's basically what a dictionary is from tutorial's point. Each key is separated from its value by a colon. The items are separated by commas, and the whole thing is enclosed in curly braces. An empty dictionary without any items is just written with 2 curly braces like this. Keys are unique within a dictionary, while values may not. The values of a dictionary can be of any type, but the keys must be of an immutable data type, such as strings, numbers, or tuples. So let's get started, shall we? Let's close that. We don't need Firefox open anyways. Don't know why I had it open. But anyways, so we're going to make a dictionary called school. Now, dictionaries start, or they open with curly braces and close with curly braces. So, for example, if I have school, or actually, you know what, not school. I was thinking about people names in school. That's why I called it school. But anyways, we're going to call it names. And then we're going to call it, let's see, John. John. And then let's see what we have. We can do let's see. I'm thinking about something like, so John, and then he is, let's just say he's 7. Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Whoops, my num lock is off for some reason. Okay, 7. And then what we can add is his location. So location, we can add Los Angeles, and we can add, let's see. Whoops, no, I was going to write car, but I realized he's 7, so he can't really drive, but let's see. Mom and dad, or his parents' name. Whoops, let's just do parents. Okay, since it's easier and shorter to write. But anyways, parents, and we can do Bob and Jill. So anyways, yep, there we have it. We're going to close it, close our dictionary, and there we have our dictionary of names. I was going to say lists, but I don't know why I keep on saying lists. But anyways, that's a dictionary for you. We're going to print out names, and here's what it prints out. This is our dictionary right here. And that basically prints out all we need and all we have. Okay, so what if we want to add or update a dictionary or a dictionary item? Well, basically all we have to do is we have to type print. No, sorry about that. Not print. I was going ahead. My brain is just going wild today. So what you want to do is you want to type names, and then you want to type, you're going to open it with a bracket, and you want to select which one you want to change. So for example, we want to change location. Okay. As you can see, we're going to open it with bracket, then quote, location, then end quote, and then we're going to close the bracket, and then we're going to make that equal to, let's see, Chicago. Actually, New York. Okay, as you can see, we have done that. Press enter. Now we're going to print, and whoops, we're going to print our dictionary of names. Press enter. As you can see, John, his age is 7. Location, New York. Parents, Bob and Jill. As you can see, his location changed from Los Angeles to New York. and that is a list for you. Or sorry, not a list. I said it again. Sorry. Now that is a dictionary for you. No, a dictionary for you. Blech, sorry about that. So that is a dictionary for you. So what if you want to delete something from your dictionary? Well, easy. You want to type in DEL for delete, obviously. And then you want to name or type in your dictionary name. So that's going to be names. And then what do you want to delete? So for example, I want to delete his whole name. How about that? Actually, no. That would be stupid. I want to delete his location. And that's all you have to do. As you can see, you're going to press enter. And once you press enter, the list is, that entry right there is going to delete. So there we go. And then we're going to print names. So you can see his location deleted. It's only John, 7, parents, Bob and Jill, and there we have it. So that's a dictionary for you. Sorry, did I say list just a few seconds ago? I think I did. Anyways, sorry about that. I mean dictionaries, or dictionary. So that is a dictionary in Python for you. So I hope you guys learned something. Please like the video. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, as I will be releasing more and more videos, programming tutorials, just awesome computer stuff, and video games and all that. So make sure to subscribe, and I will keep you guys updated. I'll see you guys, and have a good one.